Hello and welcome to the Federal. The VD Satheesan government in Kerala has opened its innings with a set of decisions that clearly signal intent but also invite immediate political and economic questions. The very first cabinet decisions were aimed at setting a welfare driven tone for the government. Free bus ride for women in KSRTC, a key promise from the Congress manifesto, was cleared. Alongside this, the government approved a 3000 rupees hike for ASHA workers, taking their monthly honorarium to 12,000 rupees, and a nominal 100 rupees hike for other scheme workers as well. But even as these decisions were announced, concerns began to surface. The free ride scheme, while politically significant, could place a substantial financial burden on the KSRTC, which has only recently been showing signs of recovery. Rough estimates suggest that the scheme could cost anywhere between 4.5 to 5 crore per day. That raises a very critical question: whether the state will step in with sustained financial support and how this expense will be met. On the ASHA workers issue, the opposition was quick to respond. The CPIM argued that their government had been increasing the honorarium in a phased manner and remained open to negotiations with the striking workers. Even they gave 2000 rupees hike during the agitation. They also accused the UDF who backed the ASHA strike and used it to politically corner the previous government, now backtracking from their promise. So, even a welfare measure has quickly turned into a contest over its narrative. If the cabinet decisions set the administrative tone, the oath taking ceremony set off a different kind of debate. The recitation of Vande Mataram in its full version has drawn criticism from the opposition, which points out that it is not mandatory and cites a recent Supreme Court observation. At the same time, it has been welcomed by the section of right wing, ultra right wing, giving it a clear political dimension. Comparisons are also being drawn with other states. In West Bengal, for instance, even in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah, the full version was not played at Suvendu Adhikari's swearing in ceremony. Then came another moment that has triggered discussion: the Chief Minister introducing himself with his full name, including his father's caste surname. VD Satheesan took oath as Vadasheri Damodara Menon Satheesan, the expanded name he had never used while taking oath as MLA previously, not even once, in his 5 terms. While it may be a personal choice, it has been politically interpreted as the assertion of an upper caste identity. In Kerala, where caste is often less overt but still influential, such signals do not go unnoticed. They feed into a broader conversation about identity and representation. And almost simultaneously, community organizations have begun to assert their positions as well. The Latin Catholic Church has expressed displeasure over the possible allocation of the fisheries portfolio to the IUML. Fisheries is closely tied to coastal livelihoods and therefore to community representation. The talk that the Congress may consider taking away higher education from the IUML as part of a portfolio rework also did hit rough weather. The opposition has gone further, suggesting that such moves indicate the Congress is yielding to pressure, even framing it within a larger ideological narrative. So, what you are seeing right from the day one is a layering of governance decisions with identity and community responses. The road ahead, therefore, is going to be about balance for VD Satheesan. And this is where an interesting comparison beginning to surface. Some are already drawing parallels with the government led by V.S. Sachudanandan, a government that took office at a time when factionalism within the CPIM was at its peak. Achyutanandan did not have overwhelming support within his own cabinet or party structure, yet he went on to carve out a distinct political identity, often positioning himself as a leader willing to take on powerful vested interests. That comparison may be premature and perhaps even overstretched at this stage, but it does underline a key point. Governments are not always defined by how they begin, but how they respond to the pressures around them. For VD Satheesan, the challenge is layered to deliver on welfare promises while managing fiscal realities, to hold together a coalition with competing interests, and to navigate a political space where caste, community, and symbolism continue to matter. Because if day one has shown anything, it is this: the politics around this government is already active, contested, and watchful. The question now is whether the government can move beyond these early signals and shape its own narrative, much like some of its predecessors did, under far more turbulent conditions.